It was a 10-hour train ride in the highlands of Peru. I was waiting in line for the restroom when I started to chat with another young woman whom I'd never met before. Within a few sentences, which turned into hours of conversation, I was stunned at our similar life stories. Our mothers, both Peruvian, our fathers, both Peace Corps volunteers in Peru in the 1960s. We were both in our 20s at the time and were in Peru to better understand and feel connected to our family and the land of our mothers and our ancestors. We both had studied cultural anthropology and had a passion for intercultural work. I grew up in a rural area of Oregon where there were very few people of color or immigrants. I grew up with a lot of friends, family, and community support, but I carried a deep sense of not belonging. After meeting this young woman, I had an epiphany that there was a community out there where I belonged, a community of people who grew up in multiracial, multicultural, and international families and who were intrinsically drawn to building intercultural bridges. This planted a seed for an organization I started 1 year ago called Peace Corps Kids. It has started out with a focus on building a community of multiracial and multicultural people and families that were brought together by the Peace Corps experience. I was drawn to call it Peace Corps Kids because growing up in a mixed Peace Corps family really shapes who we are. Peace Corps Kids provides a platform for sharing stories about how we can build bridges within ourselves, our families, our communities, and the world. It is part of a larger movement that is working to build bridges across all kinds of differences and advance a society and world where everyone belongs. Peace Corps Kids' next phase is to expand the impact of our storytelling through a participatory documentary project. We will equip Peace Corps kids and their families on the basics of videography and digital storytelling so we can bring our stories to life through video. By sharing our stories, Peace Corps Kids can help lead our communities through a racially and politically divisive world into a more just and inclusive one.